What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link. Today's product is Quntis' monitor light bar. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the box real quick, and I'll do a 360 view of it. If you want to pause at any point and read anything, you can. However, most of the relevant information I will mention in a little bit. But let me go ahead and move this box out of the way and show you what came inside. So we do have the light bar itself. It is stuck onto the clip. So depending on the type of light bar you get, it may or may not be attached to this clip or whatever type of device it uses to kind of stick it onto the monitor. But yeah, Quntis' monitor light bar is attached to the clip. We have this nice little soft carrying case for it, which I really like. I own about probably 4 or 5 light bars, and this is the first one I've had that comes with a carrying case. And I think this is important, which I'll mention a little bit later on why. And then we have a manual in a bunch of different languages. For those of you who might have lost yours, I'm just going to go and show you what it says here. If you want to pause and read any of it, you can. I'm only going to show the English portion since I assume that's what most of you who are viewing this will probably need. But yeah, go ahead and pause if there is anything on here that you need to read. Okay, so let's go over some general info on this light bar. So Quntis' monitor light bar is anti-screen glare, USB powered, 54 LED lights built in, 5 watts, 10.8 inches long, dimmable with 10 levels from 10% to 100%, 3 temperature options, anti-slip design, and the cord is 2 feet long. So let's go ahead and just take a closer look at it. So right here you might be able to see, I'm trying to angle it a bit, but we do have the lights, and then on the back there's nothing really much going on there. It's just the branding name, screen linear. Here we have where it's connected. As I mentioned, you cannot remove it from the clip. Not that you really need to. It doesn't take up that much space as is if you were to take this with you. And of course we just have, let me go and see if I can angle this a little bit better for you guys to see. But here we have the clip portion. It is your standard kind of clip. I don't know how else to really describe it. This part right here is a little rubbery, so when you clip it onto your monitor, it won't slip off. And then of course we have our wire, which as I mentioned is about 2 feet long. So I'll get the whole thing into frame. As you can see, it's not extremely long, not that it needs to be, and I'll explain why again in a bit. And then here we have the control hub. So on the top, the plus will increase the brightness, minus decrease the brightness. Each one will go at 10% increments. So let's say you start off at 10% brightness, it'll go up to 20, then 30, and so on and so forth, and backwards as well. Here we have the switch that will let you switch between the different temperatures. So we've got kind of like the normal lighting, then we have a cooler version, like a cool white, and then we have a warm orangey color. Of course, I will show that in a bit. And here we have the power button. Then on this end, we have where it plugs in, and as you can see, it's pretty close to the control hub, so when you plug it in, it won't be super out of reach. So let me go ahead and grab my laptop real quick. Alright, so I've gone ahead and plugged it in. I'm going to kind of angle it weird because I can't have it facing straight at the camera. As you can see, it just makes a huge glare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to face it towards my table. Keep in mind, my room is actually very, very bright right now since it is daytime. But even with that, you can see this is a very, very bright light. Let me see, I think I have it maxed out. Yeah, this is at the max brightness, and this is the orange hue that goes with it, so the warm orange light. So first what I'll do is I will cycle through the different colors. So here we have the 3, so again, warm orange. This is like your blue, kind of sharp white light, and then this is kind of in between. It's like this is the color I personally like to use. It's like right in the middle of those two. And of course, you can switch between the brightnesses. So let me switch back to orange, and I will decrease it one at a time. So right now we're at 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, and then 10.
So this should be the lowest. So as you can see, I'm pressing it. It's not going any lower. And even with that, this is still very bright. So the beauty of this is that no matter what, you will get enough light if it's the only light source that you have. So let me go ahead and face it at the camera and increase the brightness. As you can see, as it gets really bright, it's creating that bigger glare, of course. But let me go ahead and try to attach it right here and show you what it looks like. So as you can see, it attaches very easily since it's just a clip. And it's just gonna attach right like that. And it is pretty sturdy right there. You can, of course, adjust the angle of it. Let me go and move this back a little bit. So as you can see, you can adjust the lighting itself. Here, I'll go ahead and move my Chromebook out of the way to make this easier. Let me go ahead and turn off this light. So as you can see, you can adjust this from right here. The wire goes through the clip, so you can kind of pull the wire just a little bit, not too hard, so that it straightens out in here. But you can adjust it like this. So if you have it clipped to your computer like I just did a second ago, you can just clip it and then adjust up and down so it faces towards whatever you're trying to read. And yeah, honestly, I really like this light. And let me tell you the beauty of this specific light. It's small, and the clip works on very thin notebooks and Chromebooks, Macs. That's really key because a lot of the ones that I've bought in the past are very big and bulky, and Chromebooks and thinner notepads, they can't really handle holding on to, this can't really handle holding onto it without making it tip over. So the fact that this is thin, small, light means that your notebook should be able to handle it. Then it comes with this carrying case, which is also important because for the most part, you're probably going to be taking your Chromebook, your notebooks, whatever with you wherever you go. So if you're taking it with you, then this will be an easy thing to take with you as well. So that way you can have a lighting source with you wherever you go. So in other words, I would say this specific light bar is meant more so for those of you who are traveling or just need one in your backpack, rather than one that you keep around the house to use on a monitor that's always stationary. You could use it on that, but I think this serves a better purpose for those that are on the go. Alright, so that's it for this video. Link for this product will be in the description below. If you have any questions, leave a comment below as well. Thank you for watching.